something that has absolutely, positively changed my life has been peace. 100% been peace. Let's get you guys some more. Jesus Christ. That's bright on my fucking eyes. Holy shit. These some dirty ass blue blockers. All right. One thing that has absolutely positively changed my life has been peace. And this court case kind of put it all into play. I am at a crossroad with my current court case. It's actually not over. There is one more escalation, possible escalation. The first time was an appeal from small claims to criminal. This would be a discretionary review from criminal to Supreme. I know you heard that correctly. Supreme Court, the final boss of court, I believe. And there's a conflict because a court officer made a mistake on my court case. And I've talked to my best friend about this. I've talked to a random Uber driver about this. And I have talked to my COO about this. And they've all given me phenomenal advice. And I think I'm just going to let it go because I don't think my upside is worth the court officer's downside because the court officer will have to testify that they fucked up my court case because I have yet to be able to present my evidence because they told me court was canceled. So I didn't show up. And if you don't show up, you automatically lose. So I appealed it. The appeal got approved. And I fucked up because I had no idea that the appeal was for me to show up and tell them why I didn't show up. I thought it was for me to present my evidence. So, but yeah, so I started crashing out. It was pretty bad crash out. I was very unstable for a good what was it for a good like 24 hours. Like I just really maybe not unstable. Maybe that's not a good word. Maybe the opposite of peace. Like I was really disturbed. I was not at peace at all, and I was just really crashing out. And it's so funny because I have now been at so much peace since then. And it's really just given me a new filter to operate from. And it's absolutely changed my life. Absolutely, positively changed my life. Can I be at peace that I am so stressed out from wanting to perform for my clients? And then I stop getting so anxious. Can I be at peace that this girl that I'm talking to is not getting to me as quickly as I want her to get back to me? And then I just let it go. And I don't know if you guys, anyone watching this, it will have the same impact because of the amount of like work I've been through, but try it. I just am constantly asking myself because I didn't realize how much not at peace I was in. I'm just constantly asking myself, like, oh, there's this like hot chick next to me, and I'm in my car with a broken windshield, and the fucking roof is falling off, like the roof fabric. I got fruit boxes in the back of my fucking like stacked, like because when you go to Costco, you get all these fucking contained like these big ass wooden boxes of pineapples and grapes and fucking all that shit. And I just got them stacked in my car, like in my back seat, because I just reuse them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not at peace with this, but can I be at peace with not being at peace? I'm like, yeah. And I'm just asking myself that all day. And it's so funny because I would watch Jiddu Krishnamurti, and it became like my new addiction. And it made me think that I was missing something to become enlightened. And I was like, can I just be at peace not being at peace when it comes to being enlightened? When it comes to making sure that I'm doing the right thing. When it comes to, you know, making sure that I'm learning and that need to crack some psychological relativity and put it in a paper and change the world. And I'd be at peace not doing any of that. And I don't know why, but it's just completely changed my life. Like I'm just so like chilled out now. And I'm like, can I be at peace that I'm not where I want to be? Um, like with women. Like 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 I want to be in better shape. I want to have more money. I want to have a nicer car. And I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. All of that want is me trying to be in a place to where I would be at peace to entertain women. I've been in way worse situations than I'm in now, and I've gotten plenty of women. So I'm just like, wow, all these things I'm doing for peace, not from peace. And that's when it just fucking hit me, and I'm like, whoa, like I used to pick up chicks for peace. Like, man, if my homies just saw me bag these girls, like if people just knew that I slept with like hella women and they thought I was the man, and if I'm in bed with these women and they say I'm the best and all this stuff, right? To just make me feel okay with myself, like then I'd be at peace. Well, all that happened. All that happened, and I was way more less at peace than I was before all of that. And it just made it worse. Um, I need some more coconut water. I've been sweating like a motherfucker recently. I've been hitting at least like 5 miles a day. Where's the cap to this bitch? I don't know. But then it hit me, and I was just like, damn. So now, like, I'm like, fuck. I haven't made my AI as good as I want to for my clients. Can I be at peace with that? That I'm at where I'm at. Can I just be at peace with that? And I'm like, yeah, fuck, yes I can. Wow. And then I'm like, okay, because it's Sunday. It's Monday today. So last night. And then this morning, I'm like, I always get so anxious for my business development sessions. And I'm like, can I just be at peace that I just went to fucking court and I'm just not as prepared as I want to be for my clients? Can I just be at peace with that? Can I just be at peace that the AI that I'm developing to help me do my job even better is not where I want it to be? Can I be at peace with that? Because I'm like, damn, all of these things I've been doing was an attempt to establish peace, right? Like, oh, my clients will love me, and my clients will. And I'm like, wait, they can love me now. Like, in an attempt to make this AI, I can be at peace with making the AI. Like, I'm always just so, I'll be at peace once I'm here, you know? And it's like, I'm never at peace until I'm there. And then when I'm there, I'm never at peace either. So I'm like, I'm never at peace. And I'm just like, what the fuck is the point? Like, and I'm loving my life now because I'm just realizing that I'm giving myself permission to be at peace, regardless of where I am. And to me, this is like the uncaused. This is the unconditional. Like this is like Christ-like. You know, this is Jiddu Krishnamurti like. This is Buddha like, right? All of these people, where you're not nothing causes you, right? You are uncaused. That's how I look at God. Um, and I'm just like, I'm just loving life now. Like before, I used to get so stressed about making these perfect videos and increasing viewership, and I'm like, I think that's what dying is to me. I want to fully die before I die. Can I be at peace if that never happens? Sure. You know. Um, and even if there's some resistance coming up, I'm like, can I be at peace that there's resistance coming up? And it's like, yeah, yeah, I can. And it's like that's like the loophole because I was like, fuck, I'm not at peace, and I'm like, wait, can I be at peace that I'm not at peace? Yeah, I can be at peace with that. Can I be at peace that I was just chopping it up with this uh, fine ass chick and we were having a great time? And then I felt like she just wasn't matching. She just wasn't reciprocating. And I was not at peace with that. And I was like, can I be at peace with letting this go, letting her go? Can I be at peace with feeling like I'm being needy? Can I be at peace with feeling like I'm asking for too much or that she's going to think I'm needy? Yeah, I can be at peace with that because I feel like especially men, we just never give ourselves the permission to just be where we're at. Like we just have to be like perfect. Maybe that's just me. And like how performative I had to be and was like trained to be growing up. Um, but I'm just like, man, like what if I let women know my true intentions? Like, hey, I'm really sensitive. Hey, I'm really needy. Hey, I'm really insecure. Hey, I'm really performative. Because I feel like pickup, like learning it was to get away from who you were and to become the man who did the work. And then by doing that, you avoid the work. So you suppress all of this stuff that if you just worked through it with women, you would eventually become that man that wouldn't have to learn pickup. You would just be that man. And then all of the tactics that you learned to make it seem like you were that man, you would just be, right? So I'm like, okay, so what if I just started dating women? And my goal with women would be to actually just work through all of my shit, right? Not like make them my mom and like make them like my emotional punching bag and like, hey, you're responsible for all this. But as in like it doesn't come up unless I'm in a relationship with a woman. So finding a woman that I can work through my own shit with, be adult about my child, right? Not that it's her responsibility, but if you understand the dynamic of relationships where they're like designed to trigger you so that you can work through your shit, like something like that. And then I became less neat. And then it didn't work out with her. She was like, hey, this isn't. I'm like, perfect. Well, I got to be with you for, 3 months and I grew, I evolved. So thank you. It's been you're a beautiful girl. I've had a beautiful experience with you. You know, best of luck to you on this journey. And then I moved on to the next love. And I just did that. And then each time I became less needy. Each time I became, um, just more at peace, right? With my own evolution and stuff like that. But I don't know. So peace has definitely changed my life. So, and I think that this court case was just showing me where I was least at peace, which was not winning against this individual, and deeply, deeply desiring to win against this individual. Um, I think I'm gaining more from the loss than I would have the victory, right? Um, and I didn't realize that until I just said that. And it really resonates because I feel that. I feel that to be true. So that's really changed my life recently. Just being at peace and giving myself permission to be at peace because something I believed for the longest time was that I took better care of people not at peace. And I didn't really realize that until the court case. Um, and it was very scary to let go of the anxiety, of the fear, because it was driving me. Not being at peace was driving me, but it was also killing me. I quite literally wanted to just like self delete for a very long time. Ever since I was a kid, I had to be very performative. And then that has not changed into my adult life. And it's made me miserable, like absolutely miserable. So now I'm just like, wow, like I'm actually able to be here for my clients even more because I'm able to get so much more done in less. And I thought that was just focus. I've been locked in focus wise for a hot minute now. Like I've been doing really good with focus. Something that brought my focus to another level has been peace. Like, can I just be at peace not being able to focus right now? Yeah. And then I can still get work done. Can I be at peace that I am going through, you know, fasting, cleansing symptoms, detox symptoms, a healing crisis? Can I be at peace with that? Can I be at peace that I'm nervous to say this to my roommate right now because I feel like it's going to challenge him. And it's going to challenge me, and just yeah, I don't know, that is absolutely just changed my life. Can I be at peace uh, and just doing all these deepest, darkest fears? You know, can be at peace with this fear. Can I be at peace with this fear? And it's just stuff like that. So peace. I want that more than enlightenment. And it's funny because I now that I realize it, I think that is enlightenment. I think enlightenment is having nothing left to die to. And I think dying to something is being at peace with it. So that's what I think. And I'd be at peace with being wrong about that, yeah. Because I used to not speak my mind. And I've always had so much to say, but I used to not speak it because I just wasn't at peace of what others would think of me, of being wrong and then being crucified for it because I said something that was incorrect, and it's just like, geez Louise, like the fucking world, man, it's so silly. Like like people are just so desperate to just like box you in and cement you as a person based off of the things you say at the time you say them, and it's just like, I'm a dynamic living human being. Like I can say something now and then change my mind in 2 years. I can change my mind in 2 fucking seconds. Like fuck off. Like go suck a dick, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like Jesus Christ. So I just find that funny, but it's like, can I be at peace with that? Can I be at peace with people trying to, you know, freeze me in time? It's like, yeah, I can be at peace with that. And if I'm not at peace with it, then I can be at peace not being at peace with it. Hmm. Yeah. So try it out. I don't think you need more 5 ants. I don't think you need more fucking anxiety medication. I think you need like 20 milligrams of just giving yourself permission to be at peace with things, regardless of what it is. So, anyways, I'm gonna go get a piece of sleep because I'm tired. So, 8 hours. That's how long my piece is. I'm hoping to be. Peace, y'all. Have a good night.